I was intrigued by this article on LinkedIn published by Danielle Sikorsky about how to keep your job search organized. I was particularly impressed with the process that she outlined, but intrigued by the first statement on how to put together organization of your job search. Number one, keep 3 running spreadsheets. My company's product, Metagami, is designed to, among other things, enable integration of tasks that would otherwise be accomplished on multiple spreadsheets and multiple systems. So I decided that I would put together quickly an application that would do what Danielle outlines and put that in Metagami instead of in 3 running spreadsheets. Here you see the Metagami workspace, and within the Pages drawer, we have a number of different pages designed to accomplish the essence of, more than the essence of, the preciseness of what Danielle has outlined. We can access them all through a menu. So the menu has 5 steps that follow the steps that Danielle has outlined. The first is recruiter tracking. You will see that we have created 3 notional recruiters, Phil Longstreet and Gloria Hinman. On the page that relates to recruiters, we have contact information, phone, email, address, and the date when you, the job seeker, contacted Gloria Hinman. On the table at the top, we outline the various interactions with the recruiter, the dates when they occurred, any follow-up tasks that come as a result of that conversation, the date when the task is to be complete, the person to whom it's assigned, the job seeker or the recruiter. If it's complete, that box is checked here, and your comments on the recruiter interaction that's on this row. Second table at the bottom outlines referrals from the recruiter, and we'll see here that Halifax was a company to whom the job seeker is referred for the position of junior developer. Here's the referral date, the contact, the phone number, and the email. We hit the return button to come back to the main menu. Then we track interviews. In this case, we have an interview with Mainstay with the individual named Dan. We also can select, other instances of interviews. In this case, this is the interview with Halifax with Gene Freeman. The phone number, the email address are all brought over automatically from the recruiter page, and we then add other contact information. The referral source would be Gloria Hinman, whether the contact was in person, via email, or online, the status of the opportunity. There can be multiple options here. We've just incorporated pending and another candidate selected. And then the level of energy. This was a recommendation made by one of the comments posted in response to Danielle's article. So the level of energy would be whatever you felt at the time as the basis of determining what time of day is most effective for you to interview. This particular interview took place at 1 o'clock. And here we note the first impressions of the interview, the results of the interview, and any follow-up activities that are desired. I can also go back to another interview, each interview actually, by selecting the company and the name of the individual, or by clicking the buttons over here. And once again, first impressions, high quality company, love the culture, and so on. Here's what I'm expecting as a result of the interview. Here are various tasks that are assigned to me or to the person with whom we interviewed. Once again, hit the return button, and it takes you back to the main menu. One of the points that Danielle makes is that you should prepare for an interview very carefully, and certainly anyone who's gone through that understands. So here is the interview prep with Dan. What is the job description? What background information do we have for the company? Questions we want to be sure to ask, and then ultimately answers to those questions would go here as well. And then directions to the location. You'll note that as we add information beyond the size of the space allotted to each word processing document, we have a vertical scroll bar that appears so that we can add much more text than what is indicated in the space shown. Hit the return button. Let's then go to a summary of our opportunities. We have the ability to look at all opportunities, the interview at Mainstay and at Halifax. We can select those where another candidate was selected. We can select those that are pending and see the information there. And if we want to drill down, we simply hit the right mouse and go back to the source page. Following that same procedure, we can click on the summary of recruiting activities. We see here the only one opportunity we have that was referred by a recruiter, specifically Gloria Hinman, who referred us to Halifax, where our contact was Gene Freeman, whose phone number was this, and email was that. We've now completed the entire set of activities that Danielle so well outlined in her post. We've done it within a single application without knowing anything about spreadsheets. We are anxious to have people use the application, see how they like it. If they're using it for job search, you're welcome to have it at no cost, no obligation. If you go to the Metagami website, www.metagami.com, that's www.m as in Mary, E, T as in Tom, A, GAMI.com/contact. Complete the form, indicate you're interested in the free copy of the job search application, and we will coordinate to get you a copy of it to use for as long as you'd like at no cost. Thank you for listening to this. Good luck on your job search.